Hello, welcome to Astrology Lessons. You would be learning Indian astrology or what you call Vedic system of astrology or Indian traditional astrology. This is the Paraasara system and I am teaching you the first lesson. The main base for astrology is the Zodiac. We have a fixed Zodiac as per our Indian Vedic system. Our Zodiac is fixed and we have 12 Zodiac signs. These signs are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. These are the 12 signs and we have 9 planets including the northern node and southern node, which are called Rahu and Ketu respectively. The other 7 physical planets are Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. In fact, Sun and Moon, they are not planets, but for astrological purposes, we consider them as planets. Sun actually is a star. It is a self-luminary, and Moon is a satellite which receives light from Sun and transmits it to the Earth. So for astrological purposes, as I have already explained, Sun and Moon are also called planets. We can see them physically. Next we have Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. So 7 physical planets and 2 shadowy planets, which are Rahu and Ketu. So you should also know the degrees of the Zodiac. The entire Zodiac consists of 360 degrees. So it is of actually the Zodiac is called, the first half of the Zodiac is called invisible Zodiac. The second half of the Zodiac is called visible Zodiac. I mean Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo and Virgo. These 6 signs are called invisible Zodiac. And Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. These 6 signs are called visible Zodiac. The entire Zodiac is called the natural Zodiac. I mean, without anybody's particulars, without anybody's chart, we generally call the Zodiac the natural Zodiac. So the natural Zodiac is divided into 2 parts, invisible Zodiac, visible Zodiac. The first 6 signs starting from Aries, they are called invisible part of the Zodiac. Next, starting from Libra, the 6 signs starting from Libra are called the visible part of the Zodiac. The same analogy should be drawn to somebody's chart. Starting from Lagna, that is, starting from the ascendant, the first 6 signs are called invisible Zodiac. The next 6 signs are called visible Zodiac. Okay, the entire Zodiac consists of 360 degrees and each sign consists of 30 degrees. So 30 into 12, 360 degrees. Now the Zodiac has been given certain characteristics. What is the purpose of giving characteristics or attributing characteristics to the zodiacal signs? To know the characteristics of people, to study the mind of the people, to study the nature of the people. These characteristics have been attributed to the zodiacal signs. Starting from Aries, Aries is always called the first sign. Please remember, Aries is always called the first sign. It is also called Mesha. Okay, now Aries is fire. Please remember, one category of zodiac I am talking about is of is of elements. There are 5 elements. What are the 5 elements? Fire, earth, air, water and the skies, either. Now, the zodiac has been divided into these elements. The zodiac itself is the skies. Please remember, the 5th element you cannot see in the zodiac. Zodiac itself is the 5th element. Please remember, the skies itself is the 5th element. Now, the other 4 elements are, Aries is fire. When we attribute the qualities of the elements to the zodiac, Aries gets the quality of fire. Next to Taurus. Taurus is earth. Next to Gemini. Gemini is air. Next to Cancer. Cancer is water. So, starting from Aries, it is fire, earth, air, water. Again, the same circle continues. For Leo, it is fire. Leo is fire, Virgo is earth, Libra is air, and Scorpio is water. Again, the same cycle follows. Sagittarius is fire, Capricorn is earth, Aquarius is air, and Pisces is water. So, there are 3 fiery signs, there are 3 earthy signs, there are 3 airy signs, and there are 3 watery signs. Next, the another quality attributed to the zodiacal signs is nature. This attribution is required to know the nature of a person, to know the nature of a native. So, starting from Aries, Aries is called movable sign. Movable. Aries is called movable. Next, Taurus. Taurus is called fixed. Taurus is called fixed. Next, Gemini. Gemini is called both movable and fixed. It has the dual quality of moving and fixed nature. So, Aries movable, Taurus fixed, Gemini is movable and fixed. In the dual character, that is of Gemini, the first 15 degrees are fixed character, fixed nature. The second 15 degrees are movable nature. Okay. Now, Aries is Mesha, Taurus is Vrishabha, and Gemini is Mithun. If you want to know the Sanskrit names, Mesha, Vrishabha, and Mithun. Next, we have, starting from again Cancer. Cancer is movable again. Leo is fixed, and Virgo is again of both qualities, that is fixed and movable. Okay. Leo is called Simha, Cancer is called Karkata, Leo is called Simha, and Virgo is called Kanya in Sanskrit. Okay. Next, again take from Libra. Libra is Tula, Scorpio is Vrishika, and Sagittarius is Dhanush. Now, Libra is movable again, Scorpio is fixed, Sagittarius is of both fixed and movable character. Okay. Next, starting from Capricorn, Capricorn is called movable sign, and Aquarius is called fixed, and Pisces is of both movable and fixed. Okay. These signs are also called rasis in Sanskrit. That is Indian name. In English you call them signs. In Indian parlance we call them rasis. So whether you call them signs or rasis, there are 12 signs or 12 rasis. Each sign or each rasi consisting of 30 degrees, and the entire zodiac comes to 360 degrees. Okay. Now, what you have learned, we have divided the zodiac into elements, fire, earth, air, water, and then we have divided the zodiac into nature, movable, fixed, and of both movable and fixed characters or qualities. Now, there is another quality with which the zodiac has been divided. Now, that is the gender system. We have male and female gender. So, in the zodiac also, certain signs are male signs, certain signs are female signs. Now, starting with Aries, every alternate sign is male, of male gender. And starting with Taurus or Vrishab, every alternate sign is female character. Okay? If you want more clarity, Aries is male, Taurus is female. Again, Gemini is male, Cancer is female, Leo is male, Virgo is female, Libra is male, Scorpio is female, Sagittarius is male, Capricorn is female, and Aquarius is male, and Pisces is female. So, these are the basic main divisions of the zodiac. So, do you remember? We have divided the zodiac into three categories. The first category is of elements, the second category is of nature, the third category is of gender.